I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, there you go. I can hear you too. What time do you get off?
5:30 is when I'm supposed to get off. What do you got for length there? About 3 inches?
Yeah, let's see, they're probably like 3.5 is my guess. 3.5, 4. I end up trimming them shorter. It's just so hard to work with them when they get shorter than 4 inches.
Oh, yeah.
So I like put them on as 4, and then they hang off the bottom of the foot. And then after I get all the hair on, I go in and I use the thinning shears to kind of like trim it so it's not catching underneath me when I walk, and blending it so that it has like that cascading hair look to it.
Yeah.
Not a bowl cut on the bottom. But I try to avoid the bowl cut look. I'm adding some gray this time, like as a starter, just because I went back and I was like looking at some of the original like Chewy feet, and they have quite a bit of gray on them.
Yeah, I actually did the same thing on the under the toes. I just kind of did it like I was kind of looking at my dog's feet, and the toe hair is a little bit different than the other hair, So I thought
there's like gray all the way around, but you see more of it on the toes.
Yeah. Old Stewart or whoever did it. It's like just those little teeny things,
It like, I don't know, when I look at the feet, and it's so hard to tell because I was looking at like pictures of the feet from like probably sitting on a shelf in the archives, like, and they haven't been protected or anything. They've just been open to air, and so all shriveled up. And I'm like looking at them and I'm going, dude, that hair must have been thrown on like a million miles an hour, like at the last minute. Because it's not even blended. It's just like streaky. And I don't know. I don't know if Stewart intended for that, or he probably handed them to an assistant, like his son or something, and just said, hey, put some hair on these. Don't bug me about it.
Yeah. I think that like you're now on the level of like what we imagine Chewbacca's toes looking like, because they were so fast and so quick. It just like they probably had a deadline. Like you got till Wednesday to get these feet done,
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think it's really funny that there's a lot of makers and stuff you see that you're thinking they're now going like not a, they're taking it to the next level, just making it so it's just like, like Nathan's, sculpt on that pirate guy, like you don't see the top of his head, but he sculpted everything on the top of his head,
Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier too. I was like, I was just looking at those pictures of the feet, and I'm like, this is way overkill what I'm doing here. Because what I'm looking at in this picture looks like it was done in a couple hours to do the whole feet. And I'll be
then how often do you see his feet,
Right. But the thing is like, you're making it for a movie. You're making it for a shot in a movie, And it's like, that's a lot different than making it for people that are standing around you, circled around you, analyzing your costume.
Yeah.
For hours on end.
Well, then, that's the thing is your mask is so good that everything else has to be good too. You can't just have like a killer mask and then you're wearing a, fur skirt, around your legs,
Ruby's costume?
Yeah, Ruby. I've never seen a Ruby's. Oh, I guess I have. Over there in LA, you can go down and get pictures taken with celebrities. Chewbacca was one of them. And literally Chewbacca was like 5'7",
you know, and I took a picture with him, and he like grabbed my arm and said, I need
some money for that picture. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what? You're the worst Chewbacca I've ever seen. You smell like something I don't know what, like the drain of a kid's locker room, you know?
Some old English liquor.
Oh, man. Warm old English liquor that they played basketball and they got done and they couldn't remember where it was, and it's bad.
I should be wearing my game breaker here. I was trying to break it in last night.
Oh, right on. The extra
XL one.
Yeah, it's the only XL in the house. Can you find one at Goodwill? You sent me a picture of one.
Yeah, it was an XL, but it didn't have the adjustment in the back like yours does.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's probably the.
This is what he's talking about. In case anybody else is watching.
The
game breaker. I think they make them for like flag football and stuff. But,
yeah, because yours actually laces up in the back, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Is yours like fixed?
Yeah.
Sewed together?
Yeah.
Yeah, because mine is like it's like I don't know if you can see it or not, but. Yeah,
oh yeah, right there. That's open way high too.
Yeah, it is.
That's good.
You think that's a good thing? I don't know.
I think it is. I mean, I trim mine almost like it's a glorified yarmulke. You know, it's just, it kind of comes down a little ways.
You even trimmed some of the like eyebrow area off, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I did. I wanted to be able to pull it tight. I kind of like put it towards the back of my head a little bit when it's in.
But man, it is a game changer, game breaker as far as the
hot spots, zero.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm really hoping that when we go up to Emerald City that I can avoid the hot spots in my Tarfful with that. And if I can, I'll order another XL for my Chewy that I haven't even made the mask yet. But, yeah, I'm doing great kind of all the way around on this first. And then, of course, you know, most of it's going to get hidden, but we'll see.
You love the overall profile of your new boots?
You know, these ones, like, I'm not scared or anything, but they ended up being a little taller than I'll show you. The slope to my toes on the last pair that I did, if you can see these, let's see if we can. The slope that I had on the last ones, it wasn't quite as much of a drop right here. Yeah. These ones have a little bit more of a drop.
Yeah. They look about how mine ended up. Because, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm pretty confident that I can hide most of that with the hair, but I will have to get a little bit more strategic than I did on the other ones. I'll probably just have to pack some more hair in, and I have no doubt it's still going to look good. But I mean,
yeah,
you know, anybody that knows these costumes will be able to look at it and say, "There's his feet," you know.
Yeah, but I mean, just like when we were, just like we were everywhere. I mean, like one of the last times we were at one of the cons, and people are coming up
trying to figure out how tall we really were, you know. And
and then I've heard you tell them they're like kiss boots or whatever, but I think people still don't quite get it, you know.
Yeah, well, I think part of that is because like these, it's not as much of a taper or a slope, or I don't know what the word would be, but I think I'll be fine though. Like it is going to take a little strategery.
Yeah, I do like the heels though on your new boots. Like I
They're
feel like
so
they don't.
firm.
Yeah, it feels like they don't go out at all.
Yeah, no, they're.
That's great.
Yeah, they're really nice. I'm really happy with them. They don't fall over now. They haven't gotten any use, of course, but
Yeah.
the leather is. I mean, it is like look at the I don't know if you can see, but I mean the leather
Well,
is.
it's standing up on its own. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean the leather is like 1/4 inch leather. It's what is that, 12 gauge or 10 gauge or something?
It's like the leather I bought for my bandolier.
It is. It is. It's exactly that. It's really thick. Yeah. If anything, the only downside to them is going to be just the breaking them in part, because they're so sturdy. I will not need an ankle brace with these though.
That is awesome.
So I'm excited about that, and they'll just get better and better, with more use. I'm waiting on some more E6000 to arrive because I just ran out, and I can't really get the. I use E6000 to like glue on the actual toes. I don't use the silicone. Is anybody else trying to get in here? Nope. I don't know if anybody's watching on YouTube because it doesn't show me on this app, and I don't have YouTube up. And I have to like buy an upgraded version of this or something to be able to see like the chat on screen.
Oh, really?
So like, because I was thinking it would be helpful if I was just sitting here working and other people could read the questions, as they're watching it.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't have to look over the screen a bunch, but I don't really want to pay for the upgrade yet. I'm not certain that this is I mean, I know you and I like it and it's fun and everything, but
yeah,
it's been tough Nathan's tough to get a hold of because of his schedule, and or not to get a hold of, but just tough to get him in on the stream. I think he's at a show today. He said he might come on in, but I think he's all chewied up or something at a show.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
I told him it'd be rad if he did a little guest appearance. Because I figured we could probably do that when we're up in Seattle. Like if he runs a show, Heidi could easily get us dialed in, and we could just post up and people could watch.
Yeah, I was
talking to Rogan about a couple of my son Rogan about a couple.
I have up those GoPros and stuff, and he goes, "You should have a GoPro hooked up to your Chewbacca."
I was thinking of that too.
That would be pretty cool if you like rigged a box up or something that it was almost.
Like what about like an Inspector Gadget arm that goes out of the top of the helmet and out in front of you? That'd be cool.
I mean, it would be pretty cool to see. I mean, we see a lot in the suit, but I mean, like the stuff that you don't see, like when people are just like staring at you from the side and stuff, and that's the stuff I think is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I was hoping you have your Chewy done by Emerald City, but I didn't realize the mask you were working on the other day wasn't your mask.
No, and this other one, I've got another one just ready for like felt and stuff, and it's going to go to somebody else too that is in California. It's going to be an NFT mask.
Oh wow! Are you going to do the NFT?
Me?
Yeah.
To his mask. I'm not going to do it for me. It's really expensive, and I honestly feel like maybe I'm too big headed, but I feel like I'm good enough with this hair that I can make it look just as good. And it's easier to use heat on it. I just washed my Tarfful costume like a week ago. And when you wash it, like I use just like Dawn detergent, and it is like great. It took like all the shine out of it. Just a nice matte finished hair. It looks so much like NFT to me. I'm not sure if you can hear me or not, but oh, it looks like you're done. Okay. Doing the boots is definitely like, I feel like it's like the messiest part of the whole costume. I'm not sure if that's just me, or I guess it depends on the boots you use. Because some people are using stilts, and I cannot vouch for what that's like.
Hey, what's
Hey man,
up?
how's it going? I thought maybe we were gonna get a guest appearance.
I know.
In
I
your
left
Chewy
it.
suit.
I always forget about the time difference.
Oh
And
yeah,
so I just left like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago.
yeah.
So I'm driving down the highway now.
Were you doing Chewy?
No, I wore black chrysanthemum and two tubes.
Okay, I didn't see any eye black left on you, so I didn't know if you got in costume.
No, not today, just two tubes. That one's like the easiest thing I have to wear.
2 tubes?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I would have guessed it was like real sweaty in there.
It's not bad. I have a lot of like the little breather on the front. I cut holes in it.
Yeah.
So it is an actual, like, I can actually breathe through it.
Okay.
And then the eyes are mesh. So, well, behind the little metal piece. So I kind of like, it's like right over my pupil. So I just kind of see around it.
I never would have guessed that.
Yeah, it's pretty comfortable.
It's different than the I always forget his name. The guy,
Yeah.
what's his name? The other guy that you did the silicone mask for?
Oh, the silicone mask?
Yeah.
Oh, Vane.
Yeah. That one was
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, that I just have to breathe out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Just have to be a mouth breather when I wear that one.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Gluing hair on your toes?
On my boots, yeah. Yeah, I got these new boots in, and I'm trying to get them. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Next Chewy costume.
It looks good. I just wanted to pop on and say hi. And
Yeah, man, I appreciate it.
I should be fine to get on next week. So,
Okay. Yeah, the week after that, well, I sent that text to you. I don't know if you had a chance to read it, but I'll be up in Seattle the following weekend.
I don't know what you said. It cut out on that last part.
No worries. I sent you a text.
Oh, okay. I'll read it here in a little bit. All right, man. Have fun. I don't know how the heck to get out of it on this on my phone app, but I'll figure it out. See ya.
Yeah, drive safe.
Yeah.
You just missed Nathan.
Yeah, I heard him.
Oh.
Yeah,
I was in the queue and I could listen to him.
I'm just I kind of worry when
Somebody's driving, you know,
Yeah.
like even though it's hands free, it's like I don't want to, you know, hear an accident. Like, you know, Nathan, you okay?
That tube sounded interesting. I like you were saying. I bet that was like the most uncomfortable, but sounds like it's pretty good.
Yeah. I would have guessed it was like that other one, the vein.
The mouth breathing doesn't sound too great for me though. That'd be.
Aren't you already a mouth breather?
Yeah, I am. But I don't have to think of it.
What's that?
I don't have to think about it. I have other options, but
That's true. Having to think about it's a whole nother thing.
yeah.
So Matt's gonna be in Seattle.
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome.
Him and Sarah. Sarah's got a table again.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that'll be really cool. I don't think he's bringing his Chewy, but if he did, I'd bring my trimming shears and help him get it more dialed in, because I think it's always tough. Like when you send somebody a full costume, it's just like, there's a little trimming here, and the person has to be wearing it to really, really, really get it dialed in, I think.
Dude, just did, that's pretty cool. Imagine just opening a box and there's just like,
And the whole suit's there.
The whole suit's there, yeah.
I don't know, that'd be a little scary for me.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It wouldn't be scary for me if I got one from you. It'd be like, all right, this is it.
I just think it helps people when they know what they're looking at,
Yeah.
If you know how to fix something, or at least have an idea of how to fix something, then I feel like you'd be a good Wookiee costume purchaser owner.
Yeah.
Which Matt does. He's does shop work and.
Yeah, I've seen some of his sculptures and
all that kind of stuff, and he was like molding
that one sculpture of mask he had. He was doing an old school
Yeah.
silicone.
Yeah, I think he's good. I don't think he's got that costume up and going, but keep waiting for him to message me and say, if I bring it, can you help me with this, that, or the other? I think him and a couple people were talking about their Geo boots, and they made it sound like the Geo boots were what were keeping them from doing something, and I didn't quite understand.
Yeah.
Because of course I have Geo boots and I like them.
Yeah, I still haven't got my zipper. I'm still a little sketch about not getting my zipper done, but I don't want to try to get it done before Emerald City. And I'm just going to take some, tape at worst case scenario.
Oh man, I would do it, honestly. Like the cobbler here in Kaiser did it for me in like a couple days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Every cobbler I've ever dealt with in the past has always been like, oh yeah, I'll do it right now. And then it sits on their shelf for, weeks.
Yeah. I mean, it'd probably be worth giving him a call.
Yeah.
You have to send me
his address so I know who it is. It'd be nice if somebody that actually has done it before and knows what to,
Yeah, I could send pictures of what he did from mine and stuff.
Because I had I was at Tandy's Leather the other day, and they had some awesome zippers, like on a whole roll of heavy duty zippers you can buy.
Yeah, if you saw the zippers on these boots that I just got, oh my goodness!
I've seen them.
I legit was like, I was like, that might actually be too much zipper for me. Like, I never thought that would happen, that someone would have
Yeah.
too much zipper. But it is robust. It's like the zipper on the sleeping bag. It's like the zipper that you would be real careful with when you're pulling
Yeah.
up over your body parts.
Yeah.
It's like the 1950s military zipper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty intense, actually.
But they're lifetime Wookiee boots.
Yeah, that's the idea, right? I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. I don't ever want to have to do another boot for myself.
Last couple of times I've been at Ross, they've had E6000 there. Like
Yeah,
section.
I ordered it last night thinking it would get here today.
Oh.
I mean,
Amazing.
it's not like I have to. I can do that part of it another day. Trying to find my thinning shears. Yeah.
Well, I'm really
You were breaking up.
Oh.
loving that hair that I blended.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a good it's a dark blend, but it has a lot of tones to it. I might, I don't got all the gray yet blended, but then I was gonna put the obviously some of the brown in with the gray, kind of the same ratio as Chewy. But I was kind of thinking about putting some gray into all the dark brown, just a touch, just so you have like just alive. You know how if a grizzly bear is in front of you, be all brown, but you'd see some, different hairs in there.
Yeah, yeah. There's a word for that, and I can't think of it. I usually call it the wild look.
Yeah.
Tell you what, doing boots is a good time to use all the leftover hair.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I have a couple bags still of, my blend and everything for Chewy. And I have probably 12 ounces of the brown and 12 ounces of the gray all blended just like on the shelf kind of a thing. In case I ever need to do some patching or something. But then I have lots of little stuff too. So I did blend the black and gold with that Q brand that I got from you.
How did it turn out?
It turned out good. There's a little bit different than length, but then when I was hackling it, I just cut it to the same.
Yeah, cut it before you start hackling it. Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of did a pom-pom on the end and then cut it kind of like so it was wild. And then once I went to blend it, you can't even tell which is which.
And I kind of like that there's a little bit of, wave to some of the hair, and then some of the hair is more straighter.
Yeah.
But then I had
Some other hair that I had like got at Goodwill on
sale, and it was terrible. Oh man.
I was like seriously thinking if somebody had this hair, they'd be like not knowing what to do. It was too thin, real lightweight. So I just threw it all away, all that stuff. I didn't want it to contaminate the good
Where'd
stuff.
you buy it at?
It was at Goodwill during Halloween season. They had packs of can't remember what it was called. But anyway, it went the way of the dodo because I didn't want to deal with it. You did have some of that sassy in with the other stuff you had. I haven't opened any of those. There's only like 3 bags of the sassy.
Yeah, I went through like a phase where I was just buying samples from a lot of different places. I think like the more different colors that you use in these blends, these Wookiee blends, the better chance you have of like matching the hair. And certainly like that segue into the next color becomes a lot easier when there's a lot of hairs blended together.
Yeah.
Last time I did this, I used leather glue to adhere some of the hair to the actual boot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to do the same thing here, but I always am wondering if that's going to work or not for some reason.
I mean, weren't you kind of surprised when you de-haired your
Other ones that it came off as good as it did? Because you've de-haired your chewy ones, right? Or
Yeah,
and
I turned them into Tarfful ones. Yeah, it came off pretty like it stuck, but it also came off easy.
Yeah.
It was kind of a. I was saying, I think maybe you had dipped out or something, but I was saying like I feel like covering the boots with hair is like one of the messiest parts of making this costume.
Oh yeah. I went through boxes
of rubber gloves because I didn't want to get the silicone on the next level, and I was trying to keep it all clean and then I didn't want to have it bulky. I wanted to have it just enough that you could see, and then I was kind of like, for a moment there, I was trying to go longer to kind of match the leg length, and then it was like starting to look a little funky, so I'd go back and trim it, and then there's a little bit of trial and error to kind of, It was the first Wookiee boots I've ever haired,
Yeah. I don't know. I guess since for some reason, I mean, all the hair hides so much on the entire costume, but for some reason on the boots, I just get real liberal with the silicone, because I just know it's all going to get covered up anyway.
Yeah.
I was gonna finish the gray on both boots today, but I'm waiting on that E6000, so I'm just gonna like move on to the brown. Have you tried those Any more work on those teeth?
No, I haven't. I have everything set out on my bench in my art room. I don't know. So in the other teeth I did, it was the same material,
But I used like a poly coat on them, brush it on, and let that dry, just a thin coat, and that really bonds the paint to it. It gives it something to grab tooth wise. So I did take the teeth out in the shop and took them on my belt sander and took the gloss off the top and the bottom of them. So I wouldn't mess around with it after I painted it, you know.
Delicately, trying not to change the shape of them.
I didn't change the shape of anything. Yeah. I was real fine sandpaper, so it was on my disc sander, so I just lightly went back and forth, and it was nice and flat. But yeah, I thought that if I got that sanded,
then when I paint it, that will be a good thing to adhere to.
I have to go check, but I think I only have like 3 or 4 sets of good teeth left before I have to make more, which means I'm going to be out of commission for a while.
I gotta go to somewhere Wednesday. I gotta help take a horse up to a.
I'll take you off.
Okay.
So good.
Thank you.
And one of those sets is going to be for me. So
Yeah, don't give away all your good ones.
I know, because every time I think about making more of those teeth, I think, man, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm done. And I know I can do it. I just got to come up with a plan and order the materials. And
is it toxic or just expensive? What's your least
I don't
favorite?
know. It's probably toxic. Isn't it all toxic?
It's all toxic. I mean,
Yeah.
But you got to think about what we deal with today. You know, Stuart had way worse stuff probably dealing with, you know. He lived to a ripe old age.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not really out in the shop all that much anymore. Usually it's like 2 days a week. And even then, it's not even a full day a lot of times.
Yeah, I was telling Sierra the other day, I go, Josh is gonna, use up all of his teeth, and then that'll be it. And I go, I kind of want to buy a pair of his teeth before they go away, like the way of the dodo.
Let me see. I think there's 3 or 4 sets left. And I've got like 2 more masks that I think are going to get ordered soon. Yeah, there's only 4. This is, oh wait, 5. No, because there's only 4. Because these are Gunji.
Wow.
I made 1 good set of Gunji teeth just to like, just so I could make 1 Gunji mask with the good teeth in it and never sell it ever.
Yeah.
Unless somebody offers me $6 million, in which case I'll have to sell it.
Unless like George
Himself calls you up and says, "Hey,
Yeah,
himself have that, or Dave Filoni.
yeah. Or if somebody calls me with celebration VIP tickets or something.
Oh,
So yeah, 4 sets. There's 1 for me. So I think I'm probably going to get 2 mask orders in the next month, which means there's really only 1 set left.
and here,
Yeah.
Any of your masks on the shelf? Do they have any of the premium teeth?
I only have a Tarfful mask here, and it has my premium teeth in it. It's mine.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
Didn't you have those other masks that are the underskulls?
Oh, yeah, but they're it's just the underskull and skin.
oh, that's right.
So I pretty much can only take like one more order. I mean, it's very much like first come, first serve, but at the same time, like I have a feeling I'm going to be making new teeth probably in like July. I'm gonna invite you over, teach you how to do it.
Sounds good.
Take a weekend. I'll take a weekend off or something.
It's crazy because I can only make at most like 2 sets a day.
Oh wow.
It's yeah. I'm already getting depressed thinking about it. But they look so great though.
They look so great. I mean, I keep thinking about, you go, hey, you should paint up these other ones. And I'm like, I went and got like it sounds ridiculous, but I got some
Teeth that I bought
my neighbor
one time when I lived in town. He bought storage units, and he bought a dentist storage unit, and so it had a whole bunch of teeth in there. And so I have a lot of teeth, and I wanted to match them up. They're like to check the tone, the color of the teeth, on the make a crown. And so I have a bunch of those like in a jar, basically, of teeth.
So weird.
I always kind of joked about, like, my daughter brings home a boyfriend, I'd show him this jar of teeth. But she brought home a good guy.
That's some good scare tactic though.
Yeah.
I was looking at a couple of pictures from Japan today on my Instagram.
Yeah.
One of the ones where us just sitting there before a panel.
Oh, that is one of my favorite pictures. I got to get that like at least blown up by a 5x7 or something. I got to put it in the shadow box because that's like one of my favorites. When we're sitting and you see the panel behind us, yeah, that is pretty epic. That for one that we could sit down, like the average, Wookiee probably isn't doing. And then the poor people that sat behind us, they paid all this money for VIP.
Yeah.
Behind Chewy and Tarfful.
And they're not complaining.
Yeah. That was so awesome. Yeah, I thought about today. I almost sent you a picture. One of my girls that work here brought me it wasn't the strawberry sandwich, but it was like really close. It was the cream, and it had the almost like a donut, but light flavor of bread, and it was ridiculously good. I almost took a picture of it and sent it to you, but then I didn't want to, send out any fat genes to you.
That thing was so good.
Oh man,
I think they're doing that again, like in the States or something.
Oh really?
Like I think they're starting to make those in the States because I think the company that owns the 7-Elevens in Japan is like purchasing them and slowly like cleaning them up here.
Wow, it would be awesome.
It would, and it wouldn't be.
It would go away real quick. I just have such a fond memory of Japan. It's like you can't. Like no one can ruin it for me.
It's definitely one of those things that I have to kind of. It's a little surreal. Like I can't believe we did that.
Yeah.
which is really cool. Can you see this at all? Or is it off the screen?
Yeah, I did like your
3-camera view when I got on originally and watching you. I want you to do like, don't stop me now, you know, looking at each camera.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. That forward camera is like pretty low on battery. Probably can't see this right now, can you?
just a second.
I'll be able to move this boot over here in a second. I just gotta clear some of his hair out of the way.
So do you paint your toes after you're done hairing it?
The toenails?
Yeah.
Yeah. I normally don't, but it's not like it's hard to do.
Yeah.
There's something about getting the boots done and like out of the way that just propels me to finish the rest of it.
Yeah.
I think my boots were the last thing I did. No, I finished no, the boots were the last thing. And
Yeah.
I kind of spent more time, but then, you know,
They do look pretty wild and everything. And I do feel like there's the backside. I went a little long on the hair, and it kind of just to make the leg hair blend all the way down. And I don't know if I would have done anything different, but I was just trying to.
I wanted to get it to the finish line.
Yeah, you were rushing.
I was rushing.
I remember you had to make the picnic. The company picnic.
But then I went to the picnic with a short goatee.
And some wild hair until you steered me straight. But
Yeah,
it was still the best Chewy that anybody's
Anybody's ever seen before.
Yeah. I'm going to bring my thinning shears too, just in case either of us need to do some trimming in Seattle.
Yeah. I noticed the last time
I was there, you were using a lot of like the
manscaping.
clippers or whatever, little clip, like the hair clippers.
Oh, for the mask?
Yeah.
Is that like a newer thing you're into, or just kind of getting it?
I just use it on the inside, like after I punch the hair through the skin.
Oh, yeah.
And then I just basically run that thing around on the inside of the mask. And then I line the inside because there's a little teeny bit of stubble that still sticks through that the trimmers don't get.
Mm-hmm.
And I just glue around the eye on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
And it does a couple things. It locks the hair in there pretty good. The hair that's punched through. And then what it does also is it firms up that area around the eye so that it's not quite as flexible.
So Alicia said to take those 29s. So they don't have a barcode on them. We can't dip them if we don't have paperwork.
Well, yeah, I know she wanted them all. That's why I have them all down there.
All right, well, not down the
Conveyor. It's been a long time since I carried a mold like
Yeah.
30 feet. Yeah. I don't know because, we realized there was no barcode on the first one. It doesn't have the same rev, and so we
Right.
can't print it out.
Right.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I guess we'll just we'll dip them and let them figure it out in the morning.
Yeah, Iggy's supposed to be here. He wants to watch that one mold that he
the notches in the 17.
or 1779, I think, the little tube one. It's got
you know how it would catch slurry on the inside ring. It's never going to really come out. He took a trench and they trenched it out, so it has 3 areas where the slurry will come out.
Oh, you mean on one like 1339?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
So-
made sand pockets and shit like that.
Yeah, so he has that one. He's supposed to be in here sometime.
Okay.
So we just don't want to dip that one first. I'm sure we're not even close to dipping yet.
Gotcha.
But that's the plan. I was going to come check
All right.
with you then.
All right.
Awesome. Thanks. Yeah, I'm about done with all my reviews and all that good stuff.
So I'll be able to focus more on, I can get some teeth painted this next week. If everybody's healthy when I come.
Don't it's kind of one of those things that's sort of the long shot in my book. Like, if it does work, then great.
Yeah. I mean, if you got it down though, it'd be with that UV resin.
It really gives it a nice, you know.
Does that seem quite a bit brighter now?
It does.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have had that on the whole time. This is looking pretty good. I don't know if you can see it very well. The gray coming through the brown is, I like it.
The 1087, Joe was telling me, do we have to dip them today?
The 1087s, the
There's 2 parts that are missing barcodes.
the 1089s
1080.
or the 1189s.
Do we have to dip? They don't have a barcode.
Yeah. We don't. At least you just wanted them dipped is what I got a note. That
Okay.
You wanted the 1089s. Yeah. Dipped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two of them.
There's 3 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
They don't
Sure.
have tech cards approved yet, so
Yeah.
we can't dip them.
Okay.
Is there other parts you can replace them with?
Yeah, we can just do whatever we can get basically.
Okay.
But do you want me to call her and see if
Yeah.
the plan is?
What she thinks about it.
Okay.
I'll be down there trying to fix RFIDs. It's still not working.
Yeah.
Let me call this guy IT.
Yeah, he said he was going to talk back and forth with you about it.
All right.
It's just frozen. They can't get it to advance.
All right. Let me
kind of
see.
thing.
If we can, yeah.
All right.
Oh, hey, Ryan. Are you in here? Let's see. Nope. Hey, Ryan. How's it going, man? It looks like you left that message on Facebook, so I can see the messages that get left on Facebook, which is good. If you want to, come in, Ryan, come on in, man. I don't know if you have the link, but just set it on the.
Do you need it?
If my E6000's in there, then
I can open it for you.
probably.
Nope.
It's all good.
I'll take it upstairs.
I don't know. Can you see this? Can you see that?
The gray.
Just I don't know. It's looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't do it on the base. I just did it over the toes when I did it on mine. But
Yeah,
I
it's
love
really
that.
only going to be visible at the very bottom. And it always looks like a bowl cut when I do this, but I have to do that because when I sit it up, it like will peel the hair off because of the angle. Then I'll go back in and blend it later. I'm liking that though. It's looking really good. The boots, I feel like the boots always take so much more hair than I expect them to. Yeah, so Ryan, he messaged from YouTube, and I can see the chat from here. That's cool.
Oh, that is cool.
I guess I could probably like hook this up to several different platforms. I think Ryan knows how to use this better than I do, even. But like, I could have it on TikTok. I could stream it probably on TikTok, on I don't know what other, Instagram. I could probably stream it on multiple platforms at once.
So have you and Nathan talked about merch or anything lately?
We really haven't, other than that one time when we were all kind of briefly chatting about it in the Wookiee Lab. It's been so tough to just like get together. When I was putting new toes on the Tarfful feet, the hair that was already attached to the toes just came off like almost like a toupee. And then I just trimmed it and glued it back on like just the way it was.
Oh, wow.
And it's fine. It sticks plenty good enough to the where I don't have to worry about it just coming off in the middle of trooping. I don't know. I guess it's just P6000 is.
I'm sure guys that make their the stilts and stuff, they probably latch hook like fabric and then just
Glue it around, I'm assuming.
Honestly, I really don't know what they do. I really like that sock thing that Nathan made for his to like
oh yeah.
use for different. That thing looks great. I will probably do a similar thing for these if these boots turn out as good as I think they are going to once they get broken in. And nobody's going to know the difference between chewy toes and Tarfful toes.
Yeah.
Not that I really even have Tarfful toes anyway. I mean, they're the BK toes. I just made them brown instead of gray.
Yeah.
This is looking pretty good, though. I'm pretty happy with this. Maybe halfway done. I don't know.
You streaming?
Yeah.
Anybody watching?
Chad, yeah.
Hiya, Chad.
People maybe watching.
Hello.
See if anybody's watching on YouTube. I don't have YouTube.
Oh, I can go do that. Yeah, I'll do that.
Ryan just messaged me on YouTube.
I'll check.
See if you can message me.
Huh?
See if you can message me from YouTube.
Okay. Are you on your personal or on the Wookiee Lab one?
Personal.
Okay.
It gets real boring out here in the shop.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite part about doing these streams. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we could do like one a month of like the more formal one where there's like talking points and everything.
When's your next
Holiday, like President's Day.
Hey, what's next?
When is it? I think isn't it like the last week of March? We have like spring break.
Oh, that's right.
Is it the last week of March or the? Yeah, I think it's the last week of March. Because we're going to Seattle the first week of March.
Yeah.
I'm missing a lot of work in March. So I got to do like a 3 or 4 day football coaching clinic, and then Seattle. Plus, there's just days off, I think. Plus spring break.
It was pretty cool. Lebanon got second place in that
T-Mobile thing for our football team.
Did they start work on it?
They've tore down the old whatever you call it, the
Bleachers.
cover. Yeah. I drive past that on the way to work every day I go to work, and they've took it down pretty quick. But I think it was pretty sketchy is the way it was. It was all wood built.
Yeah.
Probably more paint holding it together than anything else. You guys have
have pretty good facility, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think it was built in what, 02 maybe? I think 02.
Yeah, that picture that you had of your test fitting your suit with the arms done, that looks pretty awesome so far.
Yeah. The wife is basically wearing the whole suit.
That'd be a cakewalk compared to Tarfful, all his pattern.
Oh, dude, Tarfful's it's a nightmare. There was so much like yarn, and just the whole hair job is so much more difficult. Not to mention the dreads are just
Yeah. I was watching one of your dread videos.
The other day, and I was thinking how
How many ounces per dread, and you're rocking 10 dreads on that.
I think if I remember right, it was
Was it 6
it
ounces?
was like 4.5 or 6 ounces, or
Yeah.
it was two. I remember 2 bundles, but it might have been just short of 2 bundles.
I've noticed
The bundles are never 3 ounces. Like,
No, I think the package weighs 3
Yeah.
ounces. Yeah. Yeah.
I did do something new when I was weighing out the other stuff. I got a really cheap garbage
can at Dollar Tree, and then I punched a hole in it and put a zip tie right in the middle or
off to one side,
side, so I could lay the hair in there.
and it kind of has a spot in the middle that I can always grab the neck. So if
Hmm.
I'm not as good at grabbing exactly 1 ounce of this, or 1 ounce of that. And so I was, I didn't want to have it go off even and start getting, losing hair. So I kind of made a little contraption to kind of catch it. So it was, I knew where to pick up the next hair and how much was in there. And it was such a lightweight garbage can that you can't even really tell the weight. I mean, you zero it out, obviously, but.
I hope I have more silicone. That's going to end this video real fast. Oh, yeah. Plenty of silicone. I always struggle to find something to break the silicone seal.
Caulking gun have the poker on it?
The what?
The caulking gun, it usually has
Has a little nail that swivels out.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah.
This is that. I'm like that guy that always says, for F's sake, for F's sake. Because I never knew. I never even saw that thing before. I'm such an amateur.
That's what these streams are for.
Seriously. Like, I didn't know I was going to learn something new today. That's really awesome. Wow. Man. I'll tell you what.
There's also-
Chad Chapin.
There's also usually in the handle a thing to cut the tip off with too.
Yeah, my wife showed me that one, but I always forget because for so long I've just been using my wire cutters. Wow. It's a whole new world.
Well, you took me to Japan and I showed you how to open a caulking gun. Reminds me of when we were standing in front of the train, and there was like 5-year-old kids running in there with their Sika cards, and we're standing there going, "Okay, we can figure this out."
Well, that I was about. I think I crashed out. Like that technically is a crash out. I'm pretty sure.
We had no sleep. We're literally up the night before we flew over there, excited, ready to go, then we get over there, probably 30 hours of no sleep. And
Yeah.
then we're standing there just, ugh.
Yeah,
I remember at one point I was trying to
we were down in
convince
the
you that,
lobby of the hotel, trying to stay awake so we could more easily reset our body to.
yeah.
The memories.
One of my best memories is like when we crawled into the car, the first taxi that you got, and you and Heidi were in the back, and I got in the front seat, and the guy just looks over and goes, "Big."
Yeah.
My knees are in my chin. Yeah, big.
God, that was great. What an adventure.
Did you hear from her?
I haven't heard from her yet. No.
Okay.
Okay, I'll try to call her.
I think I probably, if I'm gonna keep doing streams like this, I need to like get some Star Wars music playing in the background. It'd be cool to get like some newer folks in here so they could ask all the questions.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
So I just don't, sometimes I don't think of those questions anymore.
I'm gonna go off for a bit. I gotta go check on something for work.
All right.
May not come out here.
Yeah, you can. I'm just,
Well, you had some little sign on the doorknob.
yeah, I'm just live streaming.
You what?
I'm in a meeting.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
I'll get out of here. I'm gonna use the paper shredder just for a second. Though. Are you helping somebody make another map and another suit?
Yeah. going to go about another 15 minutes and then wrap it up for anybody that's listening in. Otherwise, I think it'll just stay on my live feed for anybody that wants to watch it whenever. But I mean, this is pretty much the process of herring a boot. I haven't done much talking during this because there's really not a lot to it other than the same process that I use to hair the masks for the most part, in terms of the gray anyway. But anyway, I'm going to do one more row of brown, then I'm probably going to be done. In a sense, it's kind of nicer in the boots just because I get to use some of the old, like, leftover bundles from recent costumes, assuming that the hair is at least matched for the most part. I think I'm probably halfway done hairing this boot. The boots always seem to take more hair than what I expect that they will when I start. I think there's just some areas where I really have to pack the hair in to kind of give the feet the right shape. think that's good on that side for now. I'm going to go to the other side of this boot and add some up where the toe is. I don't know if you can see that in there, but right up in this area here. Hopefully that's visible. I have to kind of pack hair in that space there because it comes out because that's where the toes are attached. So I kind of have to give the rest of the sole some bulk to hide that part where it comes out. And usually I just do that with hair. I can hide sometimes an inch or more of different shapes on the feet with just contour of hair. See if I can do this without knocking the boots over. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but let's see. Maybe. All right, I think I got time for one more row. And I think I'm going to try to get it over the toes. Just so I can start to see the shape I'm going to get from all this hair. There's two different ways that I try to get a wild end on this hair. One of them is with these thinning shears. The other one is with the hackle over off to my right. But when the hair gets really short, I have to go to the thinning shears because trying to hackle real short hair on the hackle always ends in bloody mess. Should give me enough there to finish up this video and call it a night. All right. Let's see. It can be really tricky trying to get this hair to sit because it's on a curve right now. So I think what I'm going to have to do is let the silicone set up a little bit, and then I have to kind of press it down in place as it's setting up, which is yet another reason why this particular job is really messy. Question in the chat. Let's see. Hey Josh, yes, I can see all 3 camera views. Well, awesome, thanks. Hey, question for you about the boots. I know you haven't wore them much, but I assume you're never going back to stilts. Good question. I never did stilts in the first place. I'm 6'4", and so, well, I'm 6'4", and when I started doing a Wookiee costume, I was like almost 400 pounds. I was like ranging from like 380 to 400 pounds. I'm like 280 right now. So I am still too heavy for every stilt that I know of, but not only was I too heavy, all the stilts, like the math wasn't mathing in terms of getting me to the right height. It was always making me too tall. In addition, I was just too heavy. So it was going to be a safety issue in the first place. So stilts was really something that I looked into stilts. I thought about trying some, but all of them that I looked at had like a weight limit of like 225 to 230, which was, I wasn't going to be getting down to that without major sacrifice. And I wasn't willing to make that level of sacrifice to be in stilts. And then the height thing too was a problem for me. So the first thing I did was I made some lifts out of aluminum, like really thick aluminum. And I used those for like a year. And then and all the boots, the KISS style boots, like you see here, they were all 13 or lower in foot measurement. And I'm a 14. So I had to have these custom made, and then enter Giovanni Rodriguez with Crow Props. He made me a custom pair years ago. Those are the ones that are down here. I'll show them to you here in a bit. And they have worked great for me. Geo, the ones I have are kind of the prototype of what Geo is making, and they've worked great for me. There's a lot of things that people have, been disgruntled with in terms of Geo over the years, but I've been real happy with the boots that I have. And without getting more into that, I had some struggles with him, and so I was trying to find a new bootmaker, and I really wanted it to be somebody local, so I had a local place called Baker's Boots make these boots for me, and they were not cheap, and they are from the get-go designed to be the last Wookiee boot that I ever need to own. Major high quality, really thick leather, made by some of the best bootmakers in the world, is my understanding. And so I went this route this time. But in answer to your question, I never did stilts. So I probably shouldn't answer the questions about stilts, which is why I love getting Nathan in here, because he wears stilts in his costumes, as do others, of course. It is real messy pulling these down on the front of the toes. Anyway, hopefully that answers your question. I'm sort of figuring out a technique here as I go. Whenever I brush the hair into the silicone, it sort of lifts the hair up. And when I pull away real quick from it, it stays in place. At least for the most part, it does. All right, a couple more of these. I think what I was saying earlier about letting the silicone set up a little bit, it kind of gets tackier when it's still in that like wet new stage after it's just applied. It doesn't really want to stick at an angle. And that piece is going to need a bit more silicone. Some of that hair didn't make contact with the silicone, and I'm just going to leave it in place, and it'll get brushed out after this stuff dries. But that's a really good progress on one boot. Took a little longer than I expected. I'll show it to you guys a little closer. If anybody's watching, see if you can get a good look at it. I still need to heat shape all this, but I'm probably done with about half of the boot at this point. And I'll compare it to the Tarfful boot. These are my old Geo boots. I call them my old boots, but I still use them for my Tarfful costume, of course. I'll be using them a bunch in a couple weeks. The leather's a lot more flimsy. Obviously, they've had a lot more use. But they've been great for me. I do wear a soft ankle brace inside of them. But it's the same idea. Same type of boot, roughly the same height, give or take a half an inch or so. I just fixed these new toes onto them the other day, and they've been great for me. I get around in them great. Some people don't like the Geo boots, but they've been really great for me. I think I would definitely recommend Geo boots if somebody's going to wear an ankle brace, and also just be ready for a language barrier. And in the past, communication has been awful with Geo, but I know two people that have ordered Wookiee boots recently and got them pretty quick, so I feel like Geo is back in it, and so I wouldn't hesitate to recommend somebody. The one thing that I would never recommend for either of these boot makers, Baker's Boots in Eugene or Crow Props, is I personally would never recommend anybody that asks for anything over an 8 or 9 inch heel lift. To me, that's what I do. So I don't want to recommend anything taller than that. I do a 8 inch heel lift and a 4.5 to 5.5 inch lift under the toe. And so if you're 6'1", 6'1" or over, 6 foot really or over, then you can get an extra foot and get that, CRL 7-foot mark. But any shorter than that, you could try it, but I wouldn't do it personally. And I feel really safe on these. I guess it could do another inch or two out of it, but I wouldn't personally do it. I would look for alternatives. But these are absolutely what I would do all the time for anybody over 6 foot, 6'1". Anyway, I think that's going to be a wrap. It's about 2 hours and I'm getting hungry. So hopefully somebody watched this. It looks like a couple people did. Mike, I appreciate the good question there. Hopefully we can do more of these and get some questions answered, build some community. And I need to talk to Nathan about doing being in on a call or in on a live stream next weekend, and then hopefully the weekend after that. In about 2 weeks, Chad and I are going up to Seattle to do Emerald City Comic Con, and we'll be spending a bunch of time in me in my Tarfful costume, him in his Chewie costume. And so hopefully my wife can do some live streaming where we can just sort of set up a camera and, just kind of share the experience with people and get some questions answered. My wife, Heidi's really good at answering questions too. She hairs most of the suits now that get ordered. She's hairing my suit right now, which is like my 4th Chewie costume or something. But anyway, I could ramble on forever. This is a passion of mine. Appreciate you tuning in, whether you're watching it live or watching it later. But everybody have a good evening and have a good week. And we will catch you in the next live stream.